Captain Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
I was told at one point it's a price to pay for the games you play. And some of y'all might not even know what that means. But when you see this video right here, you're going to know exactly what I mean when you see this video. But before we get to it, I need everybody to subscribe to Captain Rick Rock TV right now. Stop the video, subscribe, also hype the video up. Let's go check out this video right here, man, with this guy who chose the wrong day to play around. It's a price to pay for the games you play. Let's go.
Trying to look like you trying to read the lights on my right, and I'm watching something there. I bet.
So I want to talk about this situation that happened in Gastonia, North Carolina, where a man named Derek Menegal got fired up by some undercover police officers while he was at the gas station threatening an elderly.
Now pay attention to him now. I'm gonna rewind it back so y'all can see what the dude who was just talking said. But look at him. He got this dirty chef suit on. Look at him. He don't look like he the type of guy that'd be causing all this ruckus out there in the streets. And is that a wedding ring he got on? Like he got a wedding band on? I'm not for sure. But let's go ahead and finish the video.
Gentleman with a fake prop gun. Okay, now this story has the internet divided. You got basically two sets of people who think that this was justified and people who think that this was unjustified. All right, now the story is kind of wild, but before we get into all of the details and everything that has happened, I do want to play y'all the footage so y'all can see exactly what happened, right? We got this footage right here. The guy in red is Derek Menegal. He is the guy that is going to pull out a fake gun. This other guy is the elderly gentleman that he was threatening. All right, so y'all watch this video.
I just said what's up. I just said what's up. I said what's up. That's it. I was being polite, my mother. Straight up.
All right, let me stop the video. How you go from looking like a dirty chef? We seen the other picture. You looking like you a straight square, like you out there fishing with some of your white buddy friends, because you had on one of the motorcycle hats they be wearing. And now you out here flamed up like you a blood. Maybe it was the red outfit that made you go out. You want to test your gangster. You might have just got into your gangster stage of your life at whatever age you at right now. You got the whole outfit on and you walk around with a fake pistol. And you messing with the liquor store wino, the liquor store drunk. The liquor store wino ain't no punk. He just got too many. He had too many bottles in his life, and he found himself stuck where they sell them at, the liquor store. And he ain't left. All right, let's get back over and check out, man, this fake blood dude, whatever he is, man, because he showed dressed like one from head to toe.
Yeah, I'm like that for real. I'm like that for real. Nigga, what's wrong with you? Trying to move the lights nice. Trying to look like you trying to read the lights on my right, and I'm watching something there. I bet. Keep it like that, my nigga. Now you better leave me the fuck alone. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Straight up, bro. I ain't the motherfucking one, bro. I promise you.
All right, now see what he just whipped out. Pause. Well, look in his hand, man. Now I want y'all to pay attention to the guy on the far left. At least it's my far left. I'm pointing the arrow on his shirt, right? Dude with the gray shirt on, the blue jeans. He minding his business. He hear everything. He's seeing everything, but he's still minding his business. That guy right there is a very important piece to this video right here, man. Let's get back to it.
All right, so we can see Derek in his fake Balenciaga hoodie kind of threatening this old man. It is apparent that this man does not want any smoke with this guy, right? He damn near seems baffled, confused by what's actually taking place. But for whatever reason, he enters the store after Derek. You can see Derek pull this, what appears to be a gun from his waistband as he threatens this old man, asking him multiple times, do you want to lose your life tonight? All right, now apparently all of this started because I guess Derek said what's up to this old man on the way in the store. The old man didn't want to respond, so Derek became offended. That's what we seen at the beginning. He was like, man, I was just being polite. I'm really like that, yada yada yada. Okay, but right here is where things take a serious turn for the worse, because there are two undercover officers in this store at this exact moment in plain clothes. They are running a routine alcohol compliance check at this gas station. They see this all going down, and like I said, things take a serious turn for the worse.
All right. So I thought it was one. I was telling y'all to pay attention to the guy in the gray, but I also, let me blow it up so y'all can see. It's another guy behind the liquor store wino, a drunk. Look at him back there. Now, I know this guy right here, the liquor store wino, ain't the other police. Nah, it gotta be the guy behind him. All right, so let's get back to it.
I promise you ain't gonna be the first time. Yeah, this will be the last time. I promise you ain't gonna be more facts. I promise you. Oh! Hey, go outside, grandma! Go outside! My back.
Now, this how you know that this liquor store wino done been in the hood for a long time. He just watched this popo pull out his pistol and lay old boy out like a sheep. The other undercover cop behind the wino, he ain't even ran. The wino just looking at it. He didn't run or none of that. He's used to seeing all that at the liquor store. He there every day.
Where my daughter outside, right? You better leave me alone. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Straight up, bro. I ain't the motherfucker one, bro. I promise you I ain't the one, bro. I promise you I ain't gonna be the first time. Yeah, this will be the last time. I promise you I ain't the motherfucker.
All right, you hear it? You see the police wave his hand at the drunk, like, kick back, man. Don't even trip. I got this. Like, kick back. You don't want to get shot. I got this. Maybe that drunk noticed that that's the police. That's probably why he walked up in there talking. He probably see this all the time. He probably see this police all the time, I mean. So he know that's the police. But the brother is out there faking for real. He cruising for a bruising. And that's exactly what he got, a bruising. Playing. This is why you can't pull your pistol out pump faking. That's why they say if you ain't going to use it, don't pull it out. And in this case, he can't even use it because it's a prop. He out here faking. He wanted to be a thug this night. We know you're a working man. We didn't see you with the dirty chef uniform on. All right, let's go see how the rest of this play out.
Facts. I promise you. Oh! Hey, daughter outside! Grandma, daughter outside!
All right, so as Derek is making these threats towards this elderly gentleman, you can see a guy on the side there. He whips out his blicky and fires.
That police got a clean, like he got some clean upper torso shots. He been waiting for this moment, dying for this moment. Do y'all think that the police should have pulled the gun out, the undercover? He don't have no badge on. He don't have nothing out. And just fired those shots. If the other dude wasn't a threat, yeah, he pulled a gun out, but it wasn't no threat. He didn't fire no shots. He was walking out. Who do y'all think in the right? Let me know. I know somebody in the comment section know exactly how this was supposed to play out. Let me know. I'm going to read them too.
Here's Derek's ass up. Derek runs out the store. He drops the gun that he had in his hand. He is running away. This man chases him. This man is one of the undercover police officers that was in the store at that moment. Now, Derek, unfortunately, did lose his life during this situation. And since then, this situation has kind of blown up and gone viral online because, like I said, you got people split. You got two sides of the aisle. Some people believe that what this undercover plainclothes officer did was justified, and you got others saying that, you know, they took it too far. Now, directly after all of this went down, the plainclothes officers were put on administrative leave.
Now, this is what I got to say about this. The undercover officer, I'm pretty sure they heard these two dudes out there arguing before they even went into the store. Why he didn't come outside? If he was so eager to save somebody's life, why he didn't come outside and say, hey, man, y'all break that up, cool it out. Y'all got to stop that. And pulled out his badge. I'm a cop. Y'all got to stop. Why he didn't do it then? It was only when he seen a pistol that he felt, oh, this is a free one. This is my free time to knock down a brother. Right? When I think that this is me personally. If that dude, because let's rewind, let's let the video play, because when the dude walked into the store when both of these guys walked into the store, you could see the police officer still in the same position that he was in when he shot this dude. So if you heard all that commotion and all those threats, why you didn't say nothing then when he said, I'm going to take, you want to lose your life? Why the officer didn't say nothing then? Why he wait till we seen an opportunity to get a free kill?
How the case was being investigated, and while it was being investigated, it was revealed that the gun that Derek had brandished during this altercation wasn't even actually a real one. It was
fake.
like an airsoft BB gun that he had in his hand. Now,
all right, so look, you can see the police officer right there, right? Even if he didn't hear them outside, when they got inside, you could clearly hear this dude with the red on saying, do you want to lose your life today? He over there look like he's scratching a lottery ticket. He's so caught up in what he's doing. He waiting for these two dudes to do anything they ain't got. It could have been the other dude, the drunk, would have pulled out a pistol. He was waiting for a moment to get him a free kill. He been waiting to use his pistol all his life. All right, let's go.
I don't know what possessed him to act this hard with the BB gun. You know, maybe bro was just having a bad day or something. But it's clear that having it in his possession made him feel like he was Superman this night. And in my opinion, he fucked around and found out. Now, after months of investigations, because this situation took place back in January, on January the 10th of this year. And after months of investigation, the district attorney for Gaston County said that this officer's use of deadly force was legally justified and it did not warrant criminal charges. The reason for that is they say that Derek created an inherent problem when he brandished this fake firearm, and that the police officers thought that, you know, people's life in the store could have been in danger. So they say that the officer acted justifiably in self-defense of himself and others, which in North Carolina, even just regular citizens have the right to protect themselves and others if they feel that a deadly threat is imminent. Right now, the police chief of Gastonia said that any loss of life is tragic, but on the night of January 10th, 2026, as seen in the video, it was Mr. Mandegault who put this sequence of events into motion. As the video depicts, Mr. Mandegault's gun was a realistic replica firearm. Our officers acted quickly to protect themselves and the other citizens, believing that Mr. Mandegault's weapon was real. Okay, so no charges are going to be filed against the police officers in this case.
Back turned and with a prop gun in his hand, looking at an undercover officer.
All right, let's stop. Like I said earlier, you seen both of these dudes arguing. The dude in the red said, do you want to lose your life? That was a threat. I'm still trying to figure out why the police didn't stop it then. If he was, you know, it was only when that pistol got pulled out and he felt like his life was in danger, because I don't know if I don't know if they was arguing in front of him, but if shots would have rang out, the officer probably felt like, man, I would have got shot too. Let me hurry up and get this dude out my way before he come back here and get the shooting and take my life. That's the only thing I could think about all this, man. That's probably why they didn't find the officer, in the wrong.
Firing a real gun. This is one of the last images of the man in red alive. Thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Wickersham.
And I'm Gina Esposito in for Erica.
And he got his pants sagging. He can't even run. Pants up under his butt. You cannot run. Slipping for real, man. That's why you got to keep your pants pulled up.
Bryant, the new image comes with the district attorney announcing he will not file charges against the officers involved in the deadly shooting at Jacob's Food Mart in Gastonia in January. Only Channel 9's Gaston County reporter Ken Lemon spoke to that man's wife today. And Ken, she says she won't give up the fight for justice.
He was...
Rebecca Inslee Manigault fought tears.
He was my biggest supporter. And
go ahead and get you another boyfriend. We understand he was your biggest supporter, and we hate that you took this loss. But I can tell that maybe y'all got into an argument that night or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think this would happen. But you're gonna have to find you another boyfriend, another husband, somebody who's not into that street life. I'm pretty sure you probably seen that fake gun laying around the house at some point, and you probably told him to stop carrying that around. I think this is what you told him. I don't know. But let's see what she got to say.
I was his. So he knows I'm not going to give up.
We spoke just after the district attorney told her he would not file charges against the Gastonia police officers who shot and killed her husband, Derek Manigault, at Jacob's Food Mart in January.
My confidence is shattered. The wrong decision was made.
DA Travis Page's report says the Constitution does not require police to gamble with their lives in the face of a serious threat of harm. The report includes a picture of Manigault with what turned out to be a prop gun in his hand. It says he created a threat and at least 3 times asked the man he was arguing with, "You trying to lose your life tonight?" The images come from the store security camera. Manigault's wife says she saw the entire video.
The gun was never raised.
It don't matter if it was never raised. It was branded. He pulled it out. It don't got to be raised. He put it out as a threat right there.
Never raised.
The report said Manigault's hand moved up as he left the store. The undercover officer fired multiple shots at him.
The officer emptied his clip.
In this picture, you can see the officer standing in the doorway firing at Manigault. The report says another undercover officer.
That gun was raised right there in that picture. Let me play it back. She said the gun was never raised. Look right here. That gun is raised right there, ma'am.
Clip.
In this picture, you can see the officer standing in the doorway firing at Manigault. The report says another undercover officer in a car outside stepped out.
He was hunted.
He's here.
Someone with a cell phone captured what happened next. The DA's report does not say whether the officer gave any commands before the shooting. Manigault's wife says she didn't hear that in the video.
There were no verbal commands.
It wasn't. I agree with you on that. It wasn't no verbal commands. It wasn't, hey, cut it out, I'm a cop. I'm an officer, put his badge out when he heard a threat. None of that. He didn't do none of that. He waited for action. He was looking for a reason to get him a free one.
There was nothing to comply with.
Now she's coming to grips knowing that the officers will not be charged.
Heartbreak all over again. And then it's the rage that builds up.
Now, the officers that were involved with this, they are officially back at work. They have been taken off of administrative leave. And I do want to just touch on what his wife said there a little bit. You can obviously tell she's heartbroken. It's a heartbroken situation to lose a loved one. And I definitely don't want to downplay the emotional damage that I'm sure she has incurred by this. But I'm going to be blunt here. In the video, she is kind of acting like her husband was the victim of some kind of unjustified crime. And, bro, you know, at the end of the day, this man was acting like a complete fucking jackass in this story.
Yeah, he lost his life because a liquor store wino didn't speak to him when he said, "What's up?" I bet if I walk, I don't listen, man. 9 times out of 10, if I'm walking to the store or walking in the store and I see a liquor store wino, a dope fiend out there hanging out, and they don't say nothing to me, I don't say nothing to them because as soon as I see them, I be like, man, I hope they don't ask me for no goddamn change, no money. Man, because I be wondering, when they be saying you got some change, I be wanting to say, do you got some? You think you could spare $1? Can you spare me $1? I need some money too, man. You ain't the only one that need no money out here. So for him to get mad at this drunk because he didn't say what's up, man, he had something going on way deeper than this, man. It was some issues before this.
He was threatening people. He was acting tough. He was trying to be a super thug. And, you know, her argument is, well,
all right, well, we're going to stop it right there. We don't even need to see the rest, man. He walked up in that store with a fake gun, got himself popped. KB Goes Live. That's his channel. Y'all can go over there and check out his channel. Oh, people rich are mad about this $300 AP SWAT, whatever it is, collaboration. He got some good stuff over there. Y'all go check out his page. But anyway, leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think about all this, man? I want to know who was wrong, who was in the right. I want to hear everybody's thoughts, man. Let's get these comments going. Also, subscribe to my new YouTube channel, Compton Rick Rock Body Cam. The link will be in the description. And also subscribe to this channel, Compton Rick Rock TV, and hit the hype, man. Y'all go ahead and like this video, share it, comment, subscribe, all that, man. All that. I'm saying it. But anyway, man, I'm going. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.